Hello, welcome to a new video. So I am busy. I have had such a busy week preparing for going to Italy for the graduation ceremony of the Mastery Programme. That's sorry if you're regular watchers, which you probably are because I don't seem to be getting many new people along lately. I'm sorry I'm explaining every time, but I have to just in case there's one or two people that haven't been before. So the Mastery Programme is an art course I've been taking for the last year and a half. More than that now, I think. And yeah, it's the graduation ceremony in Italy. So I am going over there. I've been busy making myself a new dress to wear for the actual occasion. And that video was last week if you want to have a look at that sewing process. So hello, it's me from the future, just popping in to explain today's video. It was all filmed last September and I will show the footage that I recorded of me getting prepared for this trip to Italy, and also I'll show the mixed media art process of making the painting that I chose to take with me. So that will be included here as well. Hope you enjoy watching. Hello everybody, I've just had a delivery and thought I'd get your opinion on what you think about this. So I'm off to Italy and we're allowed to take one piece of our art to go in the sort of exhibition, and it's been, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I've been spotted. Hang on. We've only seen one and now there's three. There's normally three, which means I think the family has been reunited. Oh, that makes me so happy. Sometimes I just can't believe I live here. I'm so lucky. They're really one of my favourite animals. Out of all the ones to paint, I think deer is the one I'm going to do the most, perhaps in the future. Deer and owls. I love owls too. So what I was saying was, back to the task in hand. I've ordered a new frame for this painting that I'm going to take because I've ordered it in white. So before I've always got black frames because it seems to be the thing in, you know, fashionable art galleries. They're always black and they do look good in a modern home. So I framed this one in black, as I have done in my others in the past. I just have a hunch it's going to look better with white. So yeah, I thought I'd get your opinion, black or white. To be honest, by the time you see this, it will probably be too late. Or it would definitely be too late. Who am I kidding? I've only just finished editing Glastonbury. I'm in the process of editing the video where I announce my new website. So I'm quite excited about that. I hope you've had a look. I hope you've taken the time to have a look. I would really appreciate it if you do. And even if you're not in the market for some original art, please bear me in mind if you're chatting to a friend and they say that they are, or they're interested in buying some art for their home. I'd really appreciate it if you could just pass on my email, my website address, because perhaps there might be something there that's just right for them. So yeah, I would be eternally grateful if you did help me spread the word. If you've enjoyed my content over the years, this would be the perfect thank you. It really would. Right, let's put that down. Okay. So this is the start of a new painting, and I've just sort of done the lines with Inktense so I don't lose my place. I'd love to be able to do the line to plot my picture after doing the background, but well, maybe I'll give that practice in the future, but for the moment I'm sticking with a good old-fashioned way of doing the drawing first. So this is a garden at a National Trust property called Lanhydrock in Cornwall in Bodmin. And I love it. I've been there ever since I was a child, and I think this is the gardener's cottage here. I took this photo a few years ago before we got Merlin, but yeah, there's a lot of greens in the foreground. I'm going to be adding a bit more flowers than you can actually see. I mean, actually, if you zoom in, if you look closely, there's a lot of flowers in between and a lot of flowers over there. You just can't see them very well. But I'm probably going to be drawing out the flowers a little more than what's actually visible. And I'm also going to be working on this section here. Yeah, I did stretch out the composition a little bit as well, because I wanted this on the top, on the third, and I wanted this on the third. So I have taken sort of a little bit of artistic liberties with it, but not too much. I think it's still recognisable. But I'm going to be focusing on this area. That's going to be my sort of focal point, sort of here. Have this as being not quite representational, but you could sort of see what it is. Then the rest of it, I'm going to really try and abstract the picture as much as possible whilst it still looking like a garden. So that's sort of my plan. I think for colours, I'm going to go with pink and green. I'm going to have a pink sky. So we're going to see, I'm trying to be a bit more adventurous with this one. So we'll see how it goes. Now I'm not going to frame it back up properly because I've still got to varnish it. They want everything varnished for this exhibition. Wouldn't it be amazing if I sold it there? I hope I've chosen the right painting. It's one of those things I've been dithering over a lot. Do I take one of my figures? Do I take one of the landscapes? And in the end, yeah, I've chosen a landscape because I've been watching what the Milan art family have been, or company rather. I feel like they've been starting to sort of promote landscapes again. Most of the time they tend to paint portraits or animals. They don't do an awful lot of landscapes. They have done in the past. Yeah, I've also been learning about hanging clips and things like this. This is all new to me. So I bought some clips because they want it hung traditionally with a wire across the back. And of course there's not really space, as it's just a normal frame for a canvas board. There's not a big chunky canvas, normal canvas, what would you call it? You know, canvas framed, gallery wrapped type thing. Right, so let's do a quick comparison lastly. There it is in a black frame, and there it is in a white frame. I think I have my answer, I'll be honest with you. I think that looks a lot better. What do you, let me know what you think, if you agree with me or not. And what colour frames do you have in your homes? I'd be really interested if you could let me know in the comments below. Do you think about the colour of your frames? Or do you just get what comes with the art that you buy? Or do you match your walls? Yeah, what do you do? Black, white, wooden, or even coloured, I suppose? Oh yeah, I like this one. Well, I've flattened the desk, ready to do some effects in the sky because I will want it to be flat rather than dripping through. I might decide to do some drips anyway. I'll definitely do some drips down here because then they can be almost like part of the plants. But I do worry that in the sky it might look a little odd, so I've kept it flat for now. Yeah, I like this paint. This is perhaps not my favourite, absolute favourite painting that I've done, but I feel, again, I'm being a bit strategic about this because I just would love to get noticed. Basically, I want to be friends with Ellie and Demetra and Jake and all of the team. So I'd like to get noticed, and I think this one, it might be a bit different. If everyone else is doing women, it tends to be a common theme that they do, like head and shoulders, that the students do head and shoulders of women, because this is what Demetra does and she is absolutely amazing at it. So I can see why people drawn to the course because of her work, perhaps. So if everyone else has got women and animals, I thought then this one might stand out as being something a bit different. And also it's just, I feel like I've got that mix of abstract and realism. So I've got the good focal point here with the eye moving around the frame. Got a bit of glitter. I think that might be showing up actually as we are back in the days of the light bulb just there. And I've got lots of squiggles and things. I still might add a poem. I've been thinking today about whether to add poems into these as well, like I did with my pictures with the figures in them. And I think I might do a subtle poem in over here. I've ordered some pens, so I've got a bigger selection of colours that will hopefully blend in a little bit. And then what I found with the Derwent, I don't think they make these anymore. Oh, maybe Merlin's seen the deer. That's why he was barking earlier. I came running down thinking we'd had, thinking someone was here. Right, the Derwent Graphic Line Painter, it's called. And I'm thinking, well, I am a writer as well as an artist, as well as a dressmaker. And I thought it was a really quite nice way to mix the two and sort of to introduce a little bit of writing into my art. Anyway, right, I'm rambling on. I think I'm going to go with the white. I think that adds to the ethereal, sort of romantic, magical feel to it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, oh god, I need better lighting. I need to find... The problem is this room just isn't big enough. I think I do quite a good job on YouTube making this room look quite big. It's only 10 foot by 10 foot, maybe slightly bigger than that. And obviously I've got a good chunk of it taken up with these two desks, a good chunk of it taken up with my big storage area there, plus this area here. So there's not a lot of space to get the camera around the room. Yeah, it'd be great if I had some ginormous soft boxes lighting me up, but I just don't have the room for that. I just have to put up with editing going, ooh, shiny white face. Oh gosh, it's 7 o'clock. Well, just because I've got a lot to do. This is the week, hopefully, that video is going to go out telling everybody about my new art website. So I'll also try and send out a newsletter this week and keep on top of Instagram. I've got to photograph all of these paintings, but first, before I photograph them, I'm going to write the poems on. So I've got to wait for the pens to arrive. One pack is coming today, one pack is coming tomorrow, and these are new ones. They're still by Derwent, but they're called paint. They're called something different. From what I can tell, it's just acrylic paint, and the nib looks smaller. I'm really hoping the nib is a bit smaller than the ones that I've got at the moment, because these are great, but some of my poems that I've been writing to go with the paintings are quite long, so I could ideally have some smaller ones, thinner. What else have I got to do? Oh god, I don't know. I've got to get ready for Italy. I've got to get ready for Italy. We're going on Monday. Today is Tuesday, so I've got just under a week. I have a lot to do in this week, a lot to do. Good morning. I come to you today not having yet even brushed my hair because I've had an exciting delivery. My new business cards. Let's get you close up for this. So we used Moo. We used them last time and I liked them. Couldn't get the same type of card as my previous ones because on the delivery time. Oh. Yeah, these were completely different. Oh my gosh. This is exciting though. There's just something very sort of momentous about getting business cards, isn't there? It's just some cards, but it makes everything feel like very, very professional. These feel strange. They've got a strange sort of matte feeling, but it's nice. I like it. There's that on one side. And there's the other side. This is where I spot the spelling mistake, isn't it? I did do it in a little bit of a rush. Chris is doing jury service this week and he's got all my all the colour codes and things. I've got them somewhere but I couldn't find them. So I needed his help in the end. Okay, so these have just arrived in the post. They are Derwent paint pens. Permanent, highly light, fast, opaque paint pens. There are 3 boxes. I only bought 2. First of all, I only got this pack actually. None of them have many greens. This is the only green I could get in the whole set. So I'm a bit annoyed about that because I could do with some more greens. Dark blue, I won't bother reading them all out. These are bright blue, terracotta. These are not interesting names. So anyway, that's set number 1. Then I needed a pink. So I got this set. Ideally it would have been a pale pink, not a bright pink. This will do for now. I think I will probably have to do some more research into what... Well, I did, but nothing came up. I did acrylic paint pens similar to Derwent, professional quality. It was difficult to get answers. So this set here. And then I also had these, which I'd bought they came in an art bundle I bought off eBay a while ago. I don't think they make these, or at least they're not called these anymore. I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. So these are also from Derwent and they're called Graphic Line Painters. They are the same thing, aren't they? Look at that, the nib is identical. So the reason I bought these is because I've decided after much deliberating that I would like to include more words onto my paintings. I can't see it, so I can't grab it to show you as an example. You really can't see the words at all, and then you sort of tilt it and it catches the light and then you can see the words. I think that's exciting. I'd find that exciting if I'd bought a painting and I hadn't noticed a poem on it, and then I looked in the light and I saw that there was some poetry. That would excite me. So in the end I decided I will go for it. Right folks, I think we've got to change of plan after all that, but I thought I've got to share everything on this channel. It might be useful to you if you're watching. So having done all of these, I have to say I was a little bit disappointed at how thick it still was to write with. Anyway, got out this painting, thought I'd start with this one, checked all the wording of the poem and everything, and I was looking for my ruler to start spacing out the line. Measuring out the lines, and my poem is too long. It's too long. I wanted it to sort of hide within this dark cloud, and so I was thinking, oh well, I could hide it here then. I think that would be my next option, is to sort of write it here, but I wanted it up a bit to again draw the eye around. I also wanted to show you how well and perfectly they fit into a Ferrero Rocher tub. Look, because you're meant to keep these horizontal, so there we are, that's perfect, and on the shelf with that side, actually that side, that'll look quite nice. Now, I'm not going to say I've wasted my money on these, and these were quite inexpensive actually, and I will use them because acrylic pens are fun to use. I can do marks and stuff, because as I was looking for the ruler, I came across, and this is an example of how if I don't see it in front of me, I don't remember it. And I've had this idea before, totally forgotten about it. It's a beautiful dip pen, and I've used it before in a drawing to test it out, and it writes absolutely, it's beautiful to write with. You think, oh, is it practical or is it just something to look nice? No, it is practical. It works beautifully. So I thought, oh, I could write with that, get much finer lines. I could probably fit a poem in here. And then I started thinking about ink, and then I remembered I'd bought these. Now, I literally bought these because I saw them on eBay, brand new, and they were an absolute bargain. It was one of those things like, I've looked at these before, not sure I've had a reason to get them, so I didn't get them. But this was such a bargain, I could not leave them behind, and no one else bid on them. Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay inks, and they're permanent light fast, so I could use these instead, and the dip pen. It also occurred to me, if these colours aren't much good, I could use the liquid watercolour. These are also light fast. Dr. Martin's Hydrus Fine Art watercolour colours. I could use these as well. Anyway, I'm going to open up this packaging and do my own swatches again on the piece of paper and have a rethink. I think I'm going to go with the glass dip pen. I've also got, I thought it was 5, it's actually 6. I've got 6 new landscape paintings I want to get on the website before I go, and also before I kind of launch my actual website, which you'll have seen a while ago but is happening today. So I'm about to get the photographs done and uploaded. I've already done all the descriptions and everything else like that, so I think I've done the hardest bit. This is going to be a little bit time consuming, but let's get that job done and then I can tick it off my list, because I've got quite a long to-do list at the moment. I was literally just about to say perfect conditions, and then the sun came up behind the clouds and now it's a bit too sunny, so I kind of need to wait for the clouds to come back over. Yeah, then I can carry on. Oh, it's nice weather though. We haven't had good weather for a long time, so this is nice. I cannot believe what a beautiful, glorious day it is. I should be out here in the garden getting like the last of the autumn jobs done and getting the garden ready for winter, and it's absolutely beautiful and there's not much traffic either. But instead I'm stuck inside editing the YouTube video to launch the website and getting the last of the pictures up on the website so that everyone sees my latest work as well. And yeah, just so annoying, so annoying. So next task is to, hang on, I'll turn you around, varnish this painting. That's the one I'm using, and I'm just going to do it on this bench because, to be quite honest, the bench could do with a bit of varnish as well. It's not lasting very well, so let's just do it here. So this one is the one I've chosen to take with me to go up in the exhibition in Italy. So I hope it's the right decision, I hope it's the right choice. Wouldn't it be amazing if I didn't bring it home? That's what I've got my secret hopes up for. There we go, I'll come out and do another couple of coats in a minute. At least in this sunshine it will dry quite quickly, I hope, but without cracking, because it's not hot. And I think I'm right in saying that this is my favourite painting so far. I think. I don't know whether I'm just thinking that because of where it is. Lanhydrock holds so many lovely memories for me right from childhood, so this is definitely a favourite place of mine. So maybe that's clouding my perspective, but no, I am really liking this, and I'm quite proud of myself for managing to go more abstract, which is what I've been trying to do, because I just love that push and pull of abstract and realism. And yeah, I think with this one I've got a good balance, but they blend nicely, they go, so I'm quite happy with that. Maybe by the time you see this I'll put a thing across the screen if it is, but if you like it and would like it on your wall, then please go to helenhobden.com where you can purchase it. And there we are, that's this week's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Next week will of course be the whole trip to Italy. I decided I will include this on this channel because it's got the art element in it, and it just seems silly separating that bit and then putting the rest in a vlog for my email subscribers. So I hope I get the edit done. These trips can take a long time, but I will do my best. If I don't manage to get it up on Tuesday, then please do keep an eye out, or hit subscribe, click the little bell, that will give you a little notification to let you know when my next video is up. That would be great. Okay, I think that's it for now. I hope you're all well, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.